Hey everyone, welcome to Studio SNC. Let's get started today seated. So making your way to the top of your mat with your knees and your feet hip width apart. The arms to the backs of the legs and the chest open, sitting high on those sit bones, pulling your elbows in close to the ribs. Take a deep breath in here, fill up the belly, and then breathe out, let it go. Doing this again one more time. Keep your shoulders down as you inhale. And breathe out, release. From here, draw the belly button towards the lower back. Drop down off the sit bones on your inhale. And then on your exhale, come back up to that nice strong line. Breathing in, dropping down off the sit bones again, scooping in through the core. And then exhaling out, coming up high on the sit bones. Breathing in, pulling the belly button in or drawing the belly button in, the arms lengthening. And then exhaling out, coming up, sitting high on those sit bones. Breathing in, scooping in through the core, warming up the spine, flexion of the lumbar, the thoracic. And then finding that nice, neutral, tall spine. One last time, breathe in. And breathe out. From here, as you roll down, see if you can let go. Maintain that strong lower back. Maybe the lower back touches the floor this time. And breathe out, bring it up. If you need the help of the legs at any point, you can use them. Otherwise, just have those arms there. Coming down a little lower. Maybe the shoulder blades hit. Breathe out to come up. So use that HA ascending breath. Inhale as we drop back off the sit bones, the lower back meeting the floor. Maybe the shoulder blades this time, and exhale coming up. Warming up every part of your core now as we breathe in. Lower down. Breathe out, come up. Let's take it a little further if it's available to you. On your exhale this time, roll to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms over. And then exhale, come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, dropping down. And you can go back to one of those easier versions if you're struggling to come up, arms over. Breathing out, making your way up into that seated position. Inhale and then exhale, do the same again. Scooping through the core. Breathe in, arms over. And exhale, use your breath, come up. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, scooping around through the spine as you roll down. Breathe in, arms over. And breathe out, use your breath to come up. Two more. Inhale and exhale, roll to the mat. Breathe in. And breathe out, come all the way up. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, roll to the mat. Breathe in. And breathe out, use your breath to come all the way up. From here, extending the legs out. Reach forward. See if you can take hold of your feet. And if you can't, anywhere along those legs, flex the feet. So toes in towards you. Pull with the arms to lower or melt the lower upper body to the lower. Take a breath in. And breathe out. One more deep breath in here. And breathe out. Let go with the hands, roll to the mat. And then slip your hands in underneath your bum, the base of the spine, your hips. From here, engage your core. Find that engagement or that Pilates engagement. Widen the legs hip width apart. We're going to lift through the head and the chest, look down the midline or down the center, finding length in the neck, lower the back of the head to the floor. Inhale, zip up through the core. Exhale, see if you can lift those legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift straight up towards the ceiling. Now, if this is too much, don't go to the floor. You can start off a little easier with the legs up towards the ceiling or the knees bent. So it's a big one for every part of your core. Lowering all the way to the floor. Lifting all the way up and then lowering all the way down. But you've got easier options if you feel it's too much. You don't have to go all the way down. You don't have to go all the way up. Your arms are there to support you. So you want to glue that lower back down towards the floor. Keep that core engaged and the length in the neck for 2 more. Lowering down, and 1 last time. Lifting up and lowering down. Slide the feet in. Push into the feet to lift the hips, release the arms. Flip the palms, allow the knees just fall to the left the way they are. Turn your head to the right. Come back through the center, knees to the right, and turn your head to the left. Exhale, come back through the center. Do this again 1 more time. Knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Back through the middle, and then knees to the right, turn your head to the left. And bring it back through the center. From here, 2 legs long again. Lift the head and the chest, bend your right knee into your chest with the left hand to the inside of the right knee, the right hand towards the ankle. Lift the left foot to hover off the floor, pull your right knee in and switch. That outside hand always goes towards the ankle. The inside hand is supporting the opposite knee. You're pulling one knee in as you extend the opposite leg out. Stretching away. Keep your core engaged. Everything is zipped up and strong. Peel the shoulder blades up off the floor. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in, pulling one knee in and then the opposite, and then switching. Strong upper body. Not bobbing from side to side. Pulling the knee in, extending out the opposite leg. Pull and switch. Pull and switch. 1 more time right, 1 more time left, and then relax. Hug the knees into the chest, gently rock from side to side. Place the feet on the floor. From here, plant those arms down on the mat, tuck the chin in. Breathe in, press the lower back to the floor. Exhale, right leg into tabletop. Flex the foot, point the toes. Flex the foot, point the toes, circle the ankle. Now we're going to lock this leg into a right angle and keep it there. Point the toes and keep them pointed. The movement comes from the hip as we dip those toes down on your inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Dip the toes down and exhale it out. Breathing in, dip the toes down and exhale, bring it up. Last 2, dip the toes down and bring it up. 1 more time, dip the toes down and bring it up. Place your right foot on the floor and then lift the left leg into tabletop. Point and flex a few times, circle the ankle, get rid of any clicks here. And changing direction. Point the left toes, keep them there, and then lock that right angle into your left knee as we tap the toes on the inhale. Exhale, bring it back up. So you're working through those lower tummy muscles, the inner tummy muscles, especially on the left side as we lift. Tapping down, breathe in, and then exhale it out. Breathing in, tapping the toes to the floor, and then lifting up. Breathing in, tapping, and then lifting. Last 2 here. And then 1 last time as we tap and lift. Keep the left leg in tabletop now. Right leg comes to join. Engage your core. We tap the right toes and then lift, and then the left toes and lift. So if you want, you can lift the head up. Take it to the next level. Keep those elbows wide. And the movement is coming from the hips, not from the knees, not from the ankles. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keeping the core zipped up and strong. The upper back strong. Those arms taking some of the weight of your head, your chin tucked to protect your neck, and no movement from the knees or the ankles. 1 more breath here. And relax, feet come to the floor. Right leg up towards the ceiling now, straighten the right leg, and then send that left leg down straight as well. Flexing the 2 feet, push up towards the ceiling with the right heel, push away towards the floor or the skirting board with the left. Holding this stretch, pull your knee a little closer to the upper body, feel the stretch deepen. Always keeping a softness in the knee joint to protect the knee. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. And breathe out. Walk or climb that right leg now, pulling your right knee up towards or in towards your nose. Point through the toes now and float the left leg to hover off the floor. Scooping through the core as we pull twice and switch. Pull, pull and switch. Notice if that left leg feels a little tighter because your right hamstrings are a bit more stretched out. And pull, pull and switch. Pull, pull. And switch one more time, right and left. Land on that left leg. Flex the feet, lower your right leg and walk your hands down towards your hips, lowering the head down. Push away with both heels again. Left heel up towards the ceiling, right heel away. Right calf on the mat, the base of the spine on the floor. Feel the stretch. Allow your breath to settle. Breathe in. And breathe out. Walk those hands high on your left leg. Point the toes. Pull your knee towards your upper body and then point the toes of the right leg. Allow it to float up. Pull, pull and switch. Pull, pull and switch. Pulling one leg in and sending the opposite leg low. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep the movement going. Strong and steady. And then one more time left. One last time right. Bend your knees into your chest. Rock up into a seated position. And flip over onto your belly. Let's start off with the hands stacked. The forehead rested on the hands. Wag your tail, loosen through the hips. Point the toes, kick the floor. And then from here, legs are hip width apart. Kick twice with the right heel. And release, kick twice with the left. And release. This time push into those forearms. Lift the head slightly off the floor as you kick twice with the right. Lower it down. Lift the head as you kick twice with the left. And lower down. Melt that pubic bone and those hip bones into the floor. Draw your belly button up from the mat. Squeeze through the glutes. Kicking twice as you lift the chest slightly. And lowering down and then again lifting up and lowering. One last time like this. Soft extension in the spine. A gentle stretch in the hamstrings or the quadriceps, a shortening in the hamstrings before we move. A little wider with those arms. Spread the fingers here. Again, little wag of the tail. Now, kick twice with that right heel and lift the chest. Coming up a little higher with the chest because you've got the arms to help you. Kicking twice with the left heel. 1, 2, and then lower it back down. Movement coming from the thoracic spine. The arms there to help you, so that mid-spine area. You're shortening, again, those hamstrings lengthening through the quadriceps and the hip flexor muscles as we kick, and release. A bit of coordination here as well as we kick and release. And we're going to add to that. One last time, right leg kick. And then the left leg kick. Okay, as you kick that right leg now, float your left arm up. So it's like we're combining swimming with single leg kick. And as you kick twice with the left leg, lift that right leg up. Or right arm up. I'm already mixing it up. Okay, so kick twice with the right leg, lift the left arm up. And kick twice with the left leg, lift the right arm up. So you have to add a kick to an extension of the spine and the opposite arm is floating up. Now one more time with this coordination and then we're going to lift the two arms with each leg. Left leg kicks twice, right arm lifts and then lowers. Okay, two arms, one leg. Two arms lift up, kick twice with the right heel, lower it down. Left leg, two arms lift up. Keep the length in the neck here from the crown of your head to your tail. Kick twice and lower down. Kick twice again with that left heel and lower down. One more set. Kick twice with the right heel and release. And twice with the left and release. From here, hands in underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in and breathe out. Push yourself up. Reach the hips back. Allow the forehead to meet the mat. And then, if you can from here, widen the knees a little bit. Send your hips back Arms are long, rest the forearms, rest the hands. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale out. Now shimmy those hands in towards each other. Stack one hand on top of the other and pull back with the hips that little bit more. And then unstack and stack the opposite way. Sink the hips back. So your nose may be touching the floor at this point. And then release. From here, plant the hands on the floor either side of the mat. Push yourself up. And then from here, reach that left arm as far away as possible. Keep the elbow up. Reach the right arm behind and then send that right arm in underneath the body. So the right upper arm is on the floor, the right palm is on the mat, or the right palm is up from the mat. If you can, take hold of your left shoulder blade even, with that right hand, pressing into the floor with the left hand. Send some of the weight to that right shoulder. Take a breath in here. Exhale it out. One more deep breath in. The head is rested. The weight is not all in the upper body. And then relax that right forearm down to the floor. Take one more breath in. And then slide the left hand in, closer to the body, the left elbow bent as we push ourselves up. Right hand comes to the floor. Right hand goes forward, spread those fingers, reach the left arm up, inhale, and then send that left arm in underneath the body, lowering down onto the left shoulder. From here, left hand, right shoulder blade or right shoulder, pressing into that right hand, the body weight slightly to the left. Breathe into this lovely opening. The right side and feeling it in the upper back on the left. The head is relaxed. Release the left arm, forearm meets the mat. Take a breath in. Slide your right hand in with the right elbow bent and push yourself up. Flip over or come over onto your bum slowly. Crossing those ankles, take hold of your knees and push off, allowing yourself to find the floor. Resting the body now into a shape, into a position that feels nice for you. Allowing everything to slow. The body, the breath. The breath filling up the belly. Filling up the pelvis. Softening between those eyebrows. Relaxing the temples. Noticing if you're holding on to any tension in the jaw. Let it go. Breathing into your heart center. Breathe into the side. Breathe into the other side. Feel the belly expand up. Feel the sides of the body expand out. Feel the upper and mid back press into the mat as you breathe in. And breathe out, release any tension in the body. Allowing yourself to let go, to slow down, to restore, to recover. Let go on every level. Now wriggling the fingers, the toes, the head gently moving from side to side. And then when you're ready, stretching from the legs, reach the arms overhead, stretching from both ends. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, release. Bend your knees into your chest, into your belly, giving yourself a cuddle rock from side to side. And then in your own time, making your way up into your seated position. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.